Oh, you little motherfucker, you're gonna do this to me. Come on. Would it be a Babbit video without me having an issue to start with? Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Yes. Hello? Okay, there we go. Got that one working. And properties. Alright. We working? We good? Everything going? Alright, good. Good, 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 good. There we go. Alright, you're gonna behave now. Can you behave? Yes? Yes. You're gonna behave for me? Okay? Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I am a technological nightmare when it comes to things. I like my mic. It has a pretty decent sound quality to it. Now the next question is, it has to be a dumbass on my capture card, because that was also giving me issues when I started streaming. Because it wants to be a dick now. Because essentially what I did was I just swapped my capture card's port with my mic. Because my laptop's amazing. It has a whole 2 USB ports on it, which makes things fucking great when I need to have, at minimum, 3 USB things plugged in. So... and what's fun right now is my capture card is frozen. There we go. Alright. Yeah! Alright, I got stuff working now. Woo! Anyway, my mic, ever since the day I bought it, years ago, I've had this mic for, I want to say 5 or so years at this point. It's a nice mic. I like it. But the port on the back of it, it's I think it's micro. Hold on. I think it's micro. Micro USB versus mini. Yeah, so it's a micro USB. It's a micro USB port, and even the cord that the microphone itself came with, it doesn't fit in the back snugly. So if I use the actual cord that my microphone itself came with, it'll unplug itself in the middle of me, like, using it. And it's just like, why? And I was using, I had a white USB, micro USB cord that I had been using for a period of time, where I was using that instead, and it was working wonderfully. It was like the first time it had had a snug cord in it. But one day when I was dealing with the 4-legged one, I accidentally hit the mic when I was trying to get the cat to stop doing something, and it ended up bending the port of the cord itself, and now that cord doesn't sit properly in anything, so I can't use that cord anymore, which sucks because that was the main cord I used to charge my headphones. So I had to check around my room to find a different micro USB cord to use for my mic or charging things. I found a different cord for charging my headphones, but it will not function for the microphone. It'll only charge things, so I can't use it for the mic. I did end up finding another cord, but it is a little finicky, as evidenced by the fact that I had to futz with it this morning. Well, this afternoon. It's morning somewhere. Was the fact that, so yeah, it's just, I really need to buy like a new dedicated cord for it or something. I just haven't, because I keep forgetting about it. So yeah, it's just a very finicky cord. And then it gets particular about which port it's in. So in this case, I had it plugged into, I have a USB hub, because as I was saying, I only have 2 USB ports on my computer, but I always have, it would be one thing if my keyboard actually functioned properly on this PC, but this is my computer that has a busted keyboard, which means I always have to have a keyboard plugged in so that I can type. So that always takes up a slot, and when you only have one other slot and you have to plug in both your capture card and your mic, you have to figure out, and then it's like it gets finicky depending on which port it's put into. But I am finally looking at a new PC. I'm looking at a new laptop to get eventually so that I can replace this broken one. But it's going to take a bit of saving to get to it, because I want to make sure that if I'm going to buy a new computer, I want to make sure I buy a decent one that is going to last me a while and can handle what I need it to do without issue for a while to come. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm currently just doing a meme as a warm-up before I start working on my actual thing. I saw this post and I had to make a stupid joke because it fit my idiots. That sounds really annoying to have to deal with the features of it every time. Click, 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 click. That's like, you know what that sounds like? My capture card. So I can leave my capture card. I'll leave my capture card plugged in to my PC. I'll just unplug my iPad if I need it. And every time I'll do that, and I'll have to go plug my iPad back in. It won't necessarily read the iPad, so I have to like sit there and flip through different options of the same menu in OBS until the capture card goes, "Oh, I know what you're trying to do." And it's just like, yes, capture card, it's the same thing we were doing last night. Why do we have to be Pinky in the Brain with this? Because it's like I plug it in and it's just like, and my capture cards, oh, I don't know, bud, what are we gonna do tonight? The same thing that we do every stream. Try and show the artwork. Every time. Don't bother me! I didn't post it because I didn't want to be obnoxious because my last, like, the promo had several of my posts for the last couple nights and I felt awkward. Like, the last 3 posted promo were all mine, and I felt weird doing it again. Fine. Fine. I'm being bullied. Fine. I did it. I did it. Okay? I did it. I just feel awkward. I know it's bullying with care. I just always feel so awkward because my streams tend to be on the shorter side because I only tend to stream for like a little over an hour or so, especially on Fridays and Saturdays. Because I literally only, on Fridays and Saturdays lately, I'm only streaming right before I go to work. So it's like I'm on a strict time limit. I literally end stream and I have to grab my work bag and go to work. And I always feel like I just don't ever accomplish anything, so I just feel weird when I actually promote my stream, because it's just like, I'm just goofing off for the most part and trying to get some stuff done. just an awkward noodle, and I just always feel awkward. Oh my god. Really? The music's off? That shouldn't be. The music says it's still playing. It's Eclipse's actual human form. This is how she normally appears. And then that's her bratty kid. According to my levels and stuff, everything should be working. Yeah, because the mic is showing, like, when I'm typing and stuff, too. Ah. I can mess with the levels. I also just stopped talking for a moment, so that might have been what it was. Sometimes I just shut the fuck up, because I get focused on what I was doing. Because the thing is, my mic is sensitive enough, sometimes it'll make my shrimp bounce to the sound of the cars passing outside my house when I'm not talking, so it's like you can't hear it, but it still, like, catches it. See, I keep my music quiet because I often have people tell me my music's too loud, and then I'll, like, mess with it. I do not win. I won! Okay, now it's louder than me. I cannot win! Because it's like, even when I enable playback so that I can hear both myself and my music, I can never get the levels of it right. What? Do you want to know something funny? I have actually never completed a Mario game. I have played them, but I have never actually finished any Mario game. Yeah. Like, really the only Mario game I have ever played is I have played a couple of Mario Kart games, and I have played the one that came free on my Wii U. Those are the most Marios I've ever played. To be fair, I am more of a Zelda fan than I am a Mario fan. Because I actually own and play more regularly Zelda games. Alright, so far, minus the technical difficulties I was dealing with earlier. Drawing is stupid before I try to work on my actual thing, but I'm looking at the time and I swear I'm gonna end up spending all of the stream just working on a stupid meme instead of working on my actual video thing. But you know what, if that's how it be, that's how it be. I got work tonight, so I gotta leave in T-minus about 45 minutes. Roughly. But I saw this post that I had to make a stupid meme on it. Involving my idiots. How about yourself? How you doing? Oh, nice! Boba's good. If I didn't have work, I would probably have cracked open a cold can of boba, but that'll have to be my treat for Sunday. Alright, there we go. Stupid meme acquired. Imagine being ripped out of your comfortable life by a hyper child and getting exposed to the glory of hot wife and then immediately getting threatened with a knife. Kid shows a clips to her fish. Did I just spend about roughly 40 minutes on this? Yes. Am I going to share it anywhere? Probably not. Anyway, back to what I actually need to be doing. I'm just wondering how work... I could, I just am choosing not to. Sometimes I just draw things and it's more for me to laugh at and I don't share it anywhere. Like this video I'm working on currently that I've been spending literal days on, I am very close to just saying not to post it because I'm so afraid of how people are gonna react to it that I'm just like, Yeah, see, I'd be more apt to post something like that than I would my own OCs, because at least that's funny. Like, I drew Kinger from The Amazing Digital Circus really, really buff, and I shared that online. See, the thing with this video that has me, like, just so up is actually the audio. It's not even the art. Like, I think the art is fine, and I like it, and I like how the video is looking as I edit it. Because, to save myself a little bit of hell, every time I finish a piece for the art, for the video, I am going in and, putting it directly into the video and getting the editing part as I work on the video. As the art gets done. But I recorded a cover. I recorded a cover song for it. And that's the part that I'm, like, so terrified of posting. But it's like, I like, came up with this project knowing it's like, I want to use the cover. So, it's a PMV of a set of characters, so a couple of the other pieces I have actually drawn on separate pages, but essentially it's a I like The Amazing Digital Circus. I think it's funny. But I could see how the animation could turn some people away from it because it's not, like, standardized, I guess. But I think it's funny, but I also liked Gooseworks' stuff before Amazing Digital Circus came out, so I was already, like, already had this slight bias of I already liked how they draw things. But the video that I am currently working on is an anniversary video for my webcomic fan comic thing that I do based off the video game Hat in Time. So essentially it's based off of the Vocaloid song. It is the Vocaloid song. I like Jax's voice, but I could see how it could not go for everyone. But I think it's just a matter of, like, personal preference. Like, everyone has their takes. And I don't see anything wrong with disliking something. Like, hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You have other things to watch. Like, the internet has so many things to partake in. Hi, Mouse. But basically, this video is the Vocaloid song I Like You, I Love You. It's originally a Rin Kagame song, and it's like maybe 10 years old of a song. Hi, I'm old. I'm not actually that old. I am older, but I'm not old. But it's a very cute song, and it's all about the singer trying to confess their feelings to the person they like and just flubbing at every moment of it. Which is very fitting for the set of characters. So I have Eclipse, which is my fan character for A Hat in Time, and she is in a romantic relationship with Snatcher, but they don't really talk about it, kind of thing. So the video is mostly from her POV, where she's trying to tell Snatcher how she feels about him, but she keeps, like, writing it off and everything. And talking about how she likes him and how she just, like, appreciates him. I can show the work in progress of the video. But, see, this is where the problem for me comes up, is I like the art aspect. Mouse, shut the fuck up, your baby. Actually, I probably did hear grunge radio on the grunge music on the radio when I was growing up. I did grow up in the 90s and early 2000s, so. But anyway, I like Vocaloid music a lot, and I always have, and so here's some Bun backstory, and this is why I'm so nervous about this video. I used to do cover songs more regularly back when I was in high school and a little bit in college. And I did not... I struggle very... I have a very hard time getting my mic to pick things up properly sometimes when I'm trying to record audio like that. And it doesn't help. I live on a pretty busy main road. So oftentimes cars show up in the backing tracks of when I'm doing stuff, which is kind of one reason I swapped to mostly doing narration at one point. I have a couple different things that I've recorded that I've just never posted. I have several SCP videos and stuff like that that I have recorded, but I haven't actually posted. Mostly, but it's also because I also do all of my artwork, so like any video that I do, unless it's like gameplay, I'm still playing the game, but it's like any video I do that has like a narration to it or anything like that, I do all my own artwork for it. And I also do all of my video editing. And so one of my issues is when I still did cover songs, the last song I had posted, I had been pretty proud of it at the time. And I got a couple of really mean comments on it. And it has lived in my head since. So unless my thing comes out perfectly, I don't post anything involving me singing. Which is hilarious, because I know I can sing, and I can sing fine. But I struggle really hard with matching vocals to backing tracks. I'm much better at doing, like, choir singing and stuff like that. But I like singing. And it's like, technically, I can use... There's a cover artist who sang the song that I'm doing, and I like her version of it. Her version is the one I use the English lyrics to, because it's originally a Japanese song. And it's just, I'm so nervous of how things will react to me posting it, especially because I have a much wider audience currently than I did back then. Like, if I went to... Oh, can I find my old YouTube channel? Yes, I can. So, my old YouTube channel, I actually got locked out of, back when YouTube swapped from having usernames to emails instead. Oh, let's see. If I remember... What sucks is I'd have to install an add-on so I can see the dislikes. But one of my song covers got ratioed when I was younger, and it has just left me with this innate fear of ever singing on the internet. And it doesn't help too, at the time, I had a friend who liked to, make fun of people who didn't sing to her qualities. So I was very much a about things. So I spent probably close to 12 or so hours trying to get the song for this done. And I literally cried over it. But I can show the video so far. Oh, my computer is freaking out. Yeah, so the cover I did that had the most views on it was my Black Rock Shooter cover from a few years back. And I think the comment's still public. If I mute the tab and open it to look at it. And mind you, this is something I did back in high school, so like, you know, just trying to like... yeah, so my cover was posted, my cover was posted 12 years ago. And it still bothers me to this day. Yeah, I don't know what that says about me as a person, that a cover from 12 years ago still has me. Okay, so the comment that was kind of making a remark against my mic quality is no longer public, and the two I have, one says cute and one says shokawaii, which was, the shokawaii one is a friend of mine that I still actually follow and talk to occasionally, so, but it's one of those things, you know, yeah, so that would have been the year I graduated, which was, that was a time mentally as well. Let's see if I can get this to open up properly. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna function if I don't have the, thumb drive plugged in that has all of the, Can you think for me? Yes, my computer is having an aneurysm right now. My computer is freaking out. Okay. Let me switch the window. I might have to switch something so that it can actually show it. Or like today's stream is pretty much just... Today's stream has pretty much just been Bun struggling. So this should, here, I'll enlarge it so you can see it a little better. What's gonna be really funny is the VOD will not keep the music, so... Alright, you guys are gonna be able to hear the horrible cover I've done already for this. So, let me... Bun struggles, and Bun bullied, and Bun has work tonight and has no idea what work is gonna be like. Anyway. I have my video up. So, this is what I have so far. I still have to do, like, so anything you see here, all this tan from, like, 1 minute and 30 all the way to, like, past the 4-minute mark, those are all panels I have this zoom. I realized I zoomed out, so I can't show that. Well, let me zoom back out. So, like... You can see all the panels, like, you can see all that tan from, like, 1 minute 30 on. Nice! That sounds fun. I just get to go to the bees and hope that people aren't stupid and coming in at 12:30 and ordering food, because people do that, and it's like, buddy. Literally, I cannot explain the frustration. If a restaurant closes at X time... Oh yeah, I have that. So, fun fact, I actually keep the technical difficulties thing behind everything. It is always loaded. So, if one of my windows fails while I'm streaming, it'll immediately show the technical difficulty button. So, if one of my stream windows fails, or if I'm trying to fix a window or something like that, this is always lurking behind everything. This one PNG is just lurking, just to let you know I am struggle bussing. But anyway, so I want to get this video done for the 17th. and I have only finished about a minute and 30's worth of this animation. uh, so like all of this, though granted one more of these is like the one I'm currently working on, and I'll finish it tonight. I don't think I'm gonna finish it on stream today. I think it will be finished after work, or I might be a little naughty noodle and I might work on it while I'm at work, because sometimes if it's slow I bring my iPad with me. Anyway, let me get this set up so you guys can see the work in progress. I am actually, there's one part of this where there's light. It's such a simple animation thing, but I'm so happy with how it looks. But I'll shut up now and you guys can hear my horrible singing. Play. Yeah.
Or I'll do this because I can do that, and I can't do that.
By the way, Spud is here now.
Yeah.
I had the mic muted, so I just turned it back on. Mouse is here. You can say hi to Mouse.
Hi.
Spud got home from work, and she has a coworker who's driving her insane.
Fucking baddie.
But you know what you can do now that you're home?
Take a fucking nap.
You can nap, bestie.
And then I'm sweating and gross because it was hot in the fucking Tuesday. I've been on all day. And then, just as I was gonna put the pretzels in, she had to turn the height blower off because she had to warm up her lunch. And I'm just like, Susan!
Why didn't she? You have a microwave!
She hates that thing.
And
then she had to bitch about dishes. And she said half of them upstairs. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Sue. She's like, I don't have time for all this shit. I'm like, I don't have time for your shit.
Mouse says, get that motherfucking bread, and by bread I mean nap, of course.
I can't remember if I got paid today.
You should have, I think.
I don't know.
Or it's either this week or next week.
Yeah, it's a week. I think it's next week.
Anyway, the Scrungly Vanessa that you saw briefly in the video is for part of the song where she's trying to suggest things for them to do, and you know, Eclipse can't accept the fact that this man loves her. So she's like, oh, you could go play with Hat, or, I don't know, deal with your ex, or, I don't know, go play with Bo.
I got paid today.
Nice.
Yeah, ignore all the purchases from yesterday.
Nice. Imagine having a coworker unironically named Susan. It makes that Susan bitch jokes too easy.
Yeah, her name is Sue, and she's a total fucking Susan.
We love her, but...
I do love her. I just wish she would stop. I wish she would recognize what she's doing and realizing that she is not... She's just being a hindrance at this point in time. But she doesn't want to admit that because she loves control, and she doesn't want to admit that she can't do her job. But it's like, Sue, when everybody who's working with you is doing 90% of your job, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, we could bust that list out so much quicker if you could do more. And I don't mean that in, like, push yourself further, but it's just like, do something.
Yeah. Something more than this.
Make it actually feel like there's two people in that kitchen.
I still find it funny you, in a sense, get less work done when you have two people than on days you're solo.
That's exactly it, though. And I was talking to Jen about that the other day, too, because that's exactly how it is. Because I was talking about how Sunday went, because it's like, we could have gotten, like, I could have gotten out more, but the thing is, we get less work done when Sue's there, because she takes 40 minutes to do a 5-minute task, and she just fucks off sometimes, and I'm just like, and it's just bitch about everything, and I'm like, can you just shut up, focus, and just do the list? Do anything.
It makes me think I was making fun of myself yesterday. So the way that we sort our potatoes and stuff at work, I always, for some reason, it always takes me years to do it. I am so slow, but I'm aware of the fact I'm slow, and I admit it.
I mean, there's some things I'm slow about because it's just like I can only move so fast.
To be fair, though, it's just like, it's like you have a 50 chance of getting really wet potatoes or slightly dry potatoes the way we get ours. And then you have to portion them, and sometimes when they're really wet, they'll weigh more, and if they're dry, they weigh less. And you have to get them always the same ounce each.
Yeah.
So you sit there and you get your hands covered in potatoes trying to get everything out of the scoop correctly. And it's like, I'm so meticulous about getting it on the 0.ounce mark. That's what takes me years to do. But it's like, I can admit that I'm slow at it, and I will tell them, it's like, yeah, I'll help, but I am gonna be slow at it. But it's like, I also acknowledge I don't do it often enough to get the memory to be able to speed up at it. Like, when it comes to portioning some other stuff we have at the restaurant, I can get it done in about 15 minutes.
Oh, you know, that's what Jen helped us this morning. And we still didn't get everything done.
Jesus. When the hurricane can't do it.
It's just so frustrating.
Look at the bean. Little boof. Oh, I should show you what I drew. Oops, that's not the file I want to open. I saw a post. I posted it. Imagine being ripped out of your comfortable life by a hyper child and getting exposed to the glory of hot wife and then immediately getting threatened with a knife. Kid shows a clips to her fish.
Yeah. Seems legit.
I saw, like, because it's like a man shows it's this guy holding up, like, a trout.
Yeah.
No, not a trout. I think it's a carp. He's just holding a carp up to show the eclipse to this fish. So it's just like... Mouse is being a cuck. She's asking, were you old enough to hear grunge music on the radio? And I'm pretty sure we were. Like, I'm pretty sure it played when we were growing up. Because we
grew up with grunge music.
Yeah, so it's like...
It's like early 2000s music. It's grunge.
Is it early 2000s? I wasn't sure
that's
exactly.
the time of the grunge period.
Gotcha.
That's when it started coming in, like 2002.
I wasn't sure its time frame. I was just like, I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. I'm sure it was in there somewhere.
We're not babies like you, Mouse.
Mouse is so baby.
Mouse is a baby.
I think there's an ad, so I don't think she can even hear us, but Mouse is baby.
It's okay. I'll put her in baby mouse jail.
Good, good. Jail that child.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, it was downpouring this morning.
No, see, I woke up and I saw that warning and I was just like, what?
So mad. I woke up because the TV did that stupid Blair alarm.
Oof.
Of the flood warning, and I'm just like, I have 40 more minutes to sleep, you fucking asshole. I was so pissed. It's baby Jill. She's somewhere. Can I get rid of baby Jill?
You shouldn't have gotten rid of baby jail. I can't think of why you...
There it is, baby Tot.
Alas.
Poor York. Hardly knew ye. Also, what's the giant bucket in the living room? Kitchen.
What do you mean?
There's a giant black bucket in the middle of our kitchen.
Oh, Dad must have come home at some point then.
I assume either you knew or it was something Father did.
I do not remember there being a bucket.
There's a giant black bucket.
Wild, and
Yeah, I walked in and I was like, that's new. I'm assuming it's probably towels. For towels. Because I don't think that he wants all the water in there.
Anyway, guys.
You're just a baby. I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, guys, I do have to end stream here because I do have to go to work. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will probably actually see you guys before I go to work, and we'll do the same raid and dance tomorrow. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday night. Have a great evening.
I was so annoyed when she asked me about the cucumbers. So she was like, do you